Hello everyone, how's it going? Give me 1 second and I will be on screen! Hopefully. Maybe. Hello! How's it going? I hope we're all well. Doing something a little bit different today. We're doing some Motorsport 2 if we can. Just waiting for my capture card to... There we go. I don't know what we're going to do. I just know we kind of need to we kind of need to just level up, honestly. Now that's some straight up circuit events. It is. We just need to try and do some races, level up, so we can unlock some more stuff. I'm quite deep into the career mode on this, but I don't have a car good enough for the event I'm currently in. At least I don't think I do. I just know it needs to be an American R2 car, which we don't have. Not right now, anyway. Start off something easy for now. Get ourselves warmed up. I'm loving these Forza Motorsport 2024 car models. I don't know about you. Oh god. Right. 7 laps of this. Okay. Keep forgetting that if you go over the track limits, you get lap time penalties. Woohoo! I am a little bit rusty. I've not played this game in a very long time, so I'm a little bit unsure of my driving. Bit of a boring race, this, isn't it? Well, now we go on a lot about how good the cars sounded in the old Motorsport game, but I don't think this sounds particularly accurate. Maybe in Motorsport 4, but not so much here, I don't think. This they all sound like distinct enough, I suppose. That's one thing. There's the AI, I can see him on the map on the top there. Second gap, let's go. I really wish Forza had more tuner cars in. That would be cool. It'd be quite cool if Forza added tuner cars back in, like Tommy Kyra, Mines, all them good brands. If I've learned anything, being smooth on this game is a lot quicker than being aggressive, which is really weird to say. Whoa. Look at these scrubs not bringing their race cars. They could have brought their race cars with them. They chose not to. No head cam, of course. You gotta be a smooth operator. Just a little bit. Is that corner flat? Not really. Smooth operator. You just need like that whole like red vibrating, you know, like the re filter, and it's just like bass boosted smooth operation. That's what we need in here right now. Like I said, I've done a lot of the career modes already. I just don't have the levels. I don't have the levels or the talent right now. I've got a fair amount of money though. I do have a fair amount of money, which is useful. But levels are the thing. This has got a GT5 progression system almost. You gotta be a certain level to do certain events and unlock certain cars. And I don't think I'm a high enough level yet to quite buy what I need, which is annoying. Oh, we're going up to the AI, let's go. It's a Viper, but which one? Let's find out. Looks like the ACR. Like the old one, of course. The new ACR wasn't a thing when this game was made. But look how far we are from never even got one, like, that's painful. Want to buy a new car, but can I buy one? I can't buy this, and I need this car to help, like, win. Like, there's an event, and these two cars here are both really, really, really useful for it, because they are, like, the typical opponents, and I can't buy one. Making me sad here, game. S7R is another possible shout, but again, I cannot buy them because I'm not. Reach level 45 in the North America region. Go away, game. Seat. Yeah, it's not even that. It's just like I've got. Let's just see what we've got in here, because we might have an. It's not even. I don't even have an R2 car. It's just not American. Well, obviously I have these, but then you got actual race cars, and then we go to like R2 class, which is here, and they're all European cars. I've got some R1s as well, but it has to be an American car to do the event that I want to do. Unless we try modifying one of the Vipers we've got to R2, which I don't think will do it. But I don't think we can. I don't even know if we can modify these cars. No, you can't. You can't. You can't upgrade the race cars. So you have to drive them as is. That's mildly annoying. Oh yes, cars from a jet manufacturer. Just a little bit. Oh, that's it. Can't upgrade that anymore in D class. Unless we try doing some of the endurance races again. Because that's where we got most of these cars from. Basically a JGTC race. Basically. Level 45 would unlock us some new events. So that one we could do. We could do this one again. 45 laps is 100k. That's going to take a while in D-class cars. Just a little while. $69,000 channel points. Let's go, poggers. And that's where we got our Viper GTSR. There's a 96. Yeah, 911 Cup, basically. How many laps is it though? Oh yes, one yellow boy. 30 laps. Oh boy, we're gonna be here a while. But again, we'll get us a massive amount of XP and level us up. That's copium though. I could hire someone to do the race for me, but that's not particularly interesting. I'm the only one who decided I ain't gonna turn up in a Japanese race car. I feel like the ARTA NSX was already in this lineup somewhere. I feel like, but I'm wrong. It's not here at all. So we could have ran the ARTA one, but I've got Max Arido, Yuichi Wakisaka, Yuji Ide, Satoshi Motoyama here. What difficulty have I got this on? Is it actually on hard? It's on medium. The AI on medium? That's wild, bro. Yuji Ide. Yeah. And Naoki Hattori as well. And Tom Coronel. The only non-Japanese driver that isn't me. Did Tom Coronel actually drive that G-Sox NSX? Somewhere on that car is a Dutch flag, I'm sure. Oh, the rear. The rear just stepped out on me. Yeah, unlike in real life, though, this game actually makes him a semi-competent driver. I wonder if we're gonna have to pit for fuel and tires. We might have to pit for tires, you know. Not sure about the fuel, but the tires we're definitely gonna have to pit. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, I'm gonna have to scroll over every time, aren't I? You're a twat. Was that E-Day? It actually was! It actually, do you know what? I take everything I just said back. I take everything I just said back about using E-Day. My man can't drive in a video game either. Couldn't script this. Oh my god. What are you doing? I wonder if the AI will be feeling a tire wear as well. I feel like they would. I'm going crazy, man. What is it about the race cars that I've been struggling with so hard? Well, there goes my rear wing. Just keep an eye on the tile wear. Catching them up slowly, which is good. Doing okay on fuel, but I think it will just refill whenever we pit anyway. Oh god. made an overtake everybody. And he didn't crash him off the track. No rush to overtake him. I just need to keep it on the track. Is that the Genki car that I see ahead of us? Is that the Genki Supra? You are shitting me, pal, right? I don't know why the rig got so upset there. I think if we can get to lap 15, we'll be okay. OPC, Opal Power Cable. Is that actually what it stands for? Maybe we'll have to make 2 stops then. I don't think this highway will last. I'm kidding, I don't know what OPC means. Fair enough, I thought you did. You got my disappointment is immeasurable, my dude. Thanks. But when the AI in this game were actually hard, like, I didn't realise this was medium, this is insane. Finally got Tom Coronel. Next up is E-Day, who I'm really not looking forward to trying to re-overtake, but here we are. I think we'll have to pit about lap 10 and then lap 20. Keep the tyres in decent shape. Otherwise this highway's just going to be too bad. I wonder if the AI will pit with it between lap 10 and 15, or if they'll do the same as me. E-Day's had a terrible run of it. E-Day has caused a massive accident by moving under braking, which you're not allowed to do. Cheers, Yuji. Wow. I killed a Supra as well, so it would have if I stopped missing my shift. Watch it turn out that this car is just horrendous on its tyres compared to the other race cars. Just watch. I like how that skyline sounds like it's from GT3 as well. Like literally nearly the exact same engine though. Where was the move? is a liability. Tried to go up his inside and didn't have the confidence. Mostly because of the collision physics, but I didn't have the confidence. This car's progressively getting worse and worse for understeering. The AI seems to be coping a little bit as well. We still haven't seen if we can find the Genki Supra yet. I don't even know if it is in the game or not. Might not be. It seems to be leading right now. They're battling. Mugen power apparently. I'm just trying to be careful, which is really difficult. Oh, we've got to switch back on the Supra, but it's got the inside. Just leaving a bit of room in case he wants to try and send it. Nearly at our first pit stop window. Their tyres can't be doing much better than mine, surely. We're making some steady progress now. Very steady progress. There's 2 Supras ahead. They are battling. I'm not really holding the AI up. Yeah, he lost the rear. Opel Performance, that makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? That makes a lot more sense, especially because this is a Nürburgring spec car actually. This went round the Nürburgring at some point during the 24 because it's got a Zurich sponsor. So I'm pretty sure this was a 24-hour race car. I don't know what class it was in. I don't know where it finished. You could probably look it up. So number 5 OP, yeah, it's number 5 Opel OPC Team 24, like 2000, is it? 2002? Whatever it may be. Shit. Missed my braking point entirely. Dare I say we pit this lap? Because all the AI is struggling as well. We're looking pretty bad. I can't even take this flat anymore. I think our tyres have had it. And the AI are going to have to be feeling the same thing, surely. If the AI pit on lap 15, we're quitting. Because that means they have to one stop my after 2. Which I don't think's fair. Which means I would have wasted like half an hour for nothing. The AI can't be doing much better on the tyres, surely. I know I had some slides and shit, but come on. Surely they're going to be feeling the tyre wear soon. We'll have to see. We are catching them. We are catching them quite quickly, so we might jump everyone here. But it depends on how their tyres are holding up. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, the AI have pit. They pit the following lap. Okay. Good to know it wasn't just me then having some horrendous tyre wear. Some of them have pitted. But which two? That's the... Oh, it's the Yellow Hat Supra! Oh, that was the leader! The leader pitted on lap 11. That was a risky pit exit though. That 2-stop strat is a good call. It means they're going to have to 2-stop as well, admittedly. And they'll have fresher rubber towards the end. But with any luck, we can hold them up. Just enough. Like, they're going to have to pit, the guys that are pitting on this lap, we're going to have to pit on lap 24. Which gives us a 4-lap undercut on them. However, it also gives them 4-lap pressure rubber towards the end. Which is a good couple of percent. So we'll have to be really effective with... The main stint now is when we exit our second stop, we've got to get the hammer down. Like, absolutely just get the hammer down. And try and keep the errors minimal. A couple of AI have still stayed out. They've got to be feeling it soon though, right? Surely. Well, which cars are they? One of each. There's no consistency. I don't think I'd be able to pull up on anything unless I know the full name. Let's have a look. What was it like the... Have a look. Opel V8 Astra number 5OPC. Which car? Okay. It is the 2003 Opel number 5 OPC Team Phoenix Astra V8. That is the full name of the car. So it was ran by Team Phoenix, which is now a customer Audi team. Or they were a customer Audi team. I think they're BMW now, because Audi stopped doing GT cars. Oh, okay. So they won it in this car then. Huh, the more you know. So quite a successful race car this then. Cars ahead have now entered the pit. They're going to be a fair ways back though. One of them still hasn't pitted. Nah, if they don't pit this lap, this race is over, man. That's joke. The undercuts work though. Who's the one car that hasn't pit yet? His tyres must be shot, surely. Like, look how far back he's gonna be. Who is it? Coronel. So it's the NSX. And it looks like the lineup they won it with was Volker Streichek, Volker Streichek, even. I can English. Right, has he pit? Yes, he has. So he's gonna have to pit on lap 29, if we're lucky. But he'll be right at the back in clean air. Okay. Our best laps are all very, very similar. I don't like it. Literally, this is all about consistency, not pace. Like, pace would help, obviously. Consistency more so. We have a net lead now, though, at the very least. Ooh. Manuel Reuter, Timo Scheider, and Marcel Thiemann. Timo Scheider does rallycross now, doesn't he? But according to this, Volker Streichek was also in the car. I wonder if Streichek was just part of a two-man entry or something. But yeah, Streichek is also registered as in this car, which is interesting. But all the other names are there, Reuter, Thiemann, and Scheider. They are all on the car. When we get on the straight, I'll show you. Yeah, Thiemann, Scheider, Reuter. Yeah, they're all there. It's just Streichek is extra, apparently. yeah, the undercuts worked wonders for us, but like, will it work again? We are matching the AI's lap times, but some of them obviously have fresher orders than others. I'm also betting on Coronel getting stuck in traffic because he's at the back. But he might not be stuck in traffic if everyone's... Well, everyone would have more tyre wear than him in front. So he might catch him up gradually. But like... He's only on the tail end of number 7, what I think is Eden. Didn't want to drift the car, but we'll... I'll check my tyre wear when we get round Spoon. I'll put it down. Like I say, I need a straight so I can properly scroll through the menu. Because every time I pull up that menu, I have to scroll through it every single time. Maybe in a canonical world we are Volker Strike for some reason. Can we make that excuse? Like, we are driving this car, the official number only has 3, Volker's in the car, but but he's not on the official entry. Am I Volker? Is that how this works? Forza Motorsport 2 law, active service. There is an Autosport article that also mentions Sport Driver. Oh, okay. I like how that's what half of these streams turn into. It's just a case of, oh, I'm driving this car. What actually did it do? Why is it in the game? or something like that. It's cool that they got all the. Well, to be fair, it doesn't surprise me they got all the licensing. But Wikipedia only lists 3. That's interesting. I wonder why Volker isn't listed then. Volker was a very, very successful national German driver. I say national because I don't remember him doing anything outside Germany, but he famously drove the like the Opel DTM car like in the mid-90s. It's the one in Race Room Racing Experience. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the same, about the same year as the 1990 DTM cars, and it's the only livery for it. But he drove that. He was a very, very successful Opel driver, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he actually drove for any other manufacturers. But every time I've seen him drive, he was in an Opel, so I'm just curious if that's what... if he was an Opel factory driver. Alright, we got to nail our end lap now. That Supra's right there, you know. This is, to famously quote Peter Bonington, this is now hammer time. Once we pit, we've got to nail these out laps, because without it, we are not winning this race. That NSX is still too close, I think. Downshifted one too many. Is that 20 seconds? I'm not sure. It might be. It might be 20 seconds-ish. Okay. This is it. The big one. The one thing I'm hoping to ride my hopes on here is that this car is not turbocharged, so there's no lag or anything coming out of corners or anything like that. Here's the NSX. Right. Okay. That black car is effectively our rival here. The one that's just gone past. And he is our rival because if he doesn't pit, everyone else around him has pit. Or will pit again. That's the only car I'm not sure that will. only issue is that there's a car between me and him, and it's fucking UGE day, everybody. It's like a mini Suzuka 1000, isn't it, this, effectively? I think they're on a much harder compound tyre than we are, though, so they're not as quick. I don't know why the game needs to drop frames every time I open the telemetry menu, but thank you. Of course, UGE Day's missing a brake light in this car. That might have been from when we punted him, actually. Fucking called it. He was about to turn in on me. Twat. We need to clear E-Day as soon as possible, because he's going to hold us up. What are you doing? Honestly. What are we doing? Are we racing or ping pong? Oh my god! What the hell? Nah, bro! That... Oh my god, man! That's bad. Are we still gonna get out ahead of the Genki car? Is that the Genki car in the pit? Yes, yes it is. That is the Genki car in the pit. So we're still on course to win this, but if UGE Day keeps being a problem, we might not, because that black car will just run to the end ahead of us, and he has more speed than I need E-Day to pit. Ideally, I need that blue car to fuck off and pit, because he has wrecked me at every fucking opportunity I've had to clear him. He just moves over like I'm not there, and then pulls the sticky fucking tarmac and grass, just puts me in the wall. It's like, where am I meant to go? And I'm trying to play fair here. I'm not even like trying to be a dick about it. I'm trying to be clean. Thankfully, that NSX is getting held up behind that other Nissan, at least for now. Yuji Ida is the grandfather of Forza drivers. He actually is. Like, everyone goes on about the Forza strat. They learned it from Yuji Ida in Forza 2. Okay, he forced us off wide, but we've jumped him. those two cars ahead of us will need to pit again. At the very least. I've got fresher rubber and more fuel. That's the one advantage I have. We're on the inside of Coronel. See? E-Day? That's how you race, twat! Tom Coronel gave us space and we got through on the inside. It also helps that we've got a much grippier and much heavier car in terms of fuel. However, while their tyres are going to be super fresh at the end, they are going to be way far. Because you got to remember, we're already making ground. We've made our second stop. These guys still need to pit again. And I'm pretty sure Coronel does as well. If Coronel goes to the end though, I'll be glad my strat's paid off, because that is a hell of a one stop that no one else is covering. I think this is Motoyama in front of us in the 23. I think it's the 23 anyway. It's the this is an RB Nismo, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure that's Motoyama. It's the one that appears in Gran Turismo 4 as well, near the north. Oh, he's going to defend. Yes, it is Satoshi Motoyama. Okay, he went to defend and then went back to the outside. So we're sending him. A little bit of track extending. Second place is pit. First place is still going right now. So we are in the net lead right now. We've just got to hold it, which means not making any stupid mistakes now, basically. Like, everyone else is going to have fresher rubber, but they'll be so far back it won't make a difference. Okay, the lead is pitted. That is us now in the net first place. Again, the yellow hat Supra is going to be getting held up in traffic, which is good. I think that's the Eclipse Supra, I think. Who is now second? I'm assuming it's Coronel. Yeah. Basically, I'm just looking at the lap times, by the way. We are barely quicker than the guys in second, well, third and fifth. And fourth. Well, sixth, actually. That number 36 Supra is going real quick. But, it is literally just Coronel that is left to pit now. Everyone else has made their second stop. stop. I don't know if Coronel will though. I'm hoping he doesn't, so he can hold up Atari. But if Coronel don't pit, then the level of sweat I am feeling from this race is crazy. Tyres are starting to feel a little second hand. But in Opel we trust. In Volker Strychek we trust. It's our best lap of the race yet. Coronel's pit. Wow, that is a... Is it Coronel? Yeah, Coronel's pit. No, it can't be. Oh, maybe it is. 6, 7... Yeah, that is Coronel. Coronel's in the pit. That's a really peculiar strategy. That is a really peculiar strategy. Okay. He did much better on his first stint than he did on his second stint there. Interesting. So it's between me and Naoki Hattori, everybody. That yellow fuck. It is a battle of the famous Nico Bellic yellow cars, I guess. One's German, one's Japanese, though. So how many laps there? For like 3.5. Tom Coronel, a guy who I know only because of Race 07, which I have. I have Race 07 on my 360. Maybe we'll stream it at some point. However, all of the drivers in this game are real, with the exception of so if they drive the race cars, they are real. They are real drivers, and they have like 10 skill level, right? Obviously, people like R. Sasaki, M. Rossi, J. Davis, they're all fake, right? But like all the drivers you see here are all drivers that actually drove those cars in real life. Because Satoshi Motoyama is a Nissan legend. Like, he did everything in the same way that Masahiro Hasemi did as well. Yuji Day everyone knows because Yuji Day. Tom Coronel because he follows everyone on Twitter and everyone follows him back and he gets a follow back. And then got Naoki Hattori, who I'm pretty sure is retired now. T Tsuchiya, I'm not actually it might be Tetsuya. It might be Tetsuya Tsuchiya. You might want to check that. It would have been 2000. I know Yuichi Wakisaka. There's Max Arrido, who drove the Tom's Supra that year. I don't know what year it is. 2005, I think. Check who drove the number 36 Tom's Supra in 2005, because I think that's what year that car is. Based on the fact it's the number 36 and the 35 is the 05. You can search up 2005 Super GT, and it should come up with the results. I know number 36 is Team Tom, so that is undoubtable. Number 36 is 100% Team Tom. I know that. Takeshi Tsuchiya. Okay. That answers that question then. So we got, I'm pretty sure it's Naoki Hattori, Yuichi Wakisaka, Max Arido, Takeshi Tsuchiya, Tom Coronel, Satoshi Motoyama, and Yuji Ide. I'm pretty sure the drivers there. Yeah, Tsuchiya was the only one I didn't know. Obviously, I know Keiichi Tsuchiya, but I imagine Takeshi Tsuchiya is of no relation. I'm assuming, of course. Got one more lap to go. We are very nearly there, guys. I'm glad that one person that cheered Woo is excited as well. So this will guarantee us level 44. I don't think he'll get us to 45 though. Gone through Dunlop for the last time. I'm glad I persevered with this race, by the way, guys. I'm so glad I persevered. Oh my god, tyres are shot. Tyres are absolutely shot, but I'm glad we persevered. All the AI are properly spaced out now as well. We've done it! Oh, can we do it before the 1 hour mark? 57, 58, yeah! Under an hour, baby! Barely. Barely under an hour. Oh, that was painful. Oh, he's done it! Well, that was painful. That was absolutely painful. Oh, but Coronel jumped Motoyama as well. Okay. And Yuji Ide came last, so some things never change, I guess. 367k. Oh yeah, baby. God, do I have to do that race again? Okay. So, that is that race finally out the way. And we get a prize car. Remember prize cars? The number 6 Exxon Superflow Supra, also known as the... Oh, we got an extra 120 grand as well. So, the car that was battling for the lead with the yellow hat Supra that has a free line on it. It used to be Esso. I swear it... Well, in Gran Turismo it's Esso because it's... but this is the American version, isn't it? So it'd be Exxon, right? Look at that bad boy. It's very blue. I'll give it that. It is very, very blue. Oh, right, okay. We've won that event. That's the next one. R2, that gets us a number 18 Super GT, which is the Takata NSX, and then that one gets us a 905C. Okay. So we're nearly there, basically. I need to be level 45 to do that, and I need to be level 50 to do that. Can you see how this gets really, really long, really, really quickly? That one gets us a number 43 McLaren F1, which is the long tail, the long tail Fina. It was this one I was trying to complete, but I can't because the cars ahead are just they're just too quick. I can't keep with Beretta, Conrad, and Papis all that well. Unless I turn it down to like easy. If I turn it down to easy, we might have a chance. But like that's a very sad way of doing it, honestly. But it might be the only thing we can really do right now. We might just have to do it that way. Put the AI on easy and race that way. Like, these cars are not going to, these are not going to save us. These events, they just do not pay out enough. We could be here a while. Okay, so it's gonna have to be regional championships, and we've got to do this one. What I'm gonna do that has slightly better acceleration. That one's already in the that one's got 7.6 acceleration now. I guess we'll just run the Car Sport Holland one then. We might have to run these. Like I said, we might have to turn the difficulty down on the AI if we're going to do this because, like, I've won 2 of the races, but that was through complete luck. These are a lot trickier to do. Mostly because I'm a whole car class down, which is one issue. Okay, let's see what we can do. So that's minus 10, 15. We're still plus 25. We're still plus 25 in the credits. I've got so many notifications coming through on my phone. What? Right. Okay. We're going to have to do it this way. Mostly because, like I said, the other AI are too quick. The cars in front of me in first, second, and third are too quick. Well, we know what... Well, I know 2 of the drivers' names there. So, on the side, we've got David Hart, Mike Hezemans, and another Dutch driver. Paulie, look up the 2012 to 24-hour Le Mans and look for the number 57 Car Sport Holland Viper and tell me who the other driver is. I know Mike Hesselmans. I've got David Hart, probably because of the back of the car, which is really obviously saying David Hart. And there's someone else. It's an M. Hegleiker or something like that. It's very Dutch. Can I also just say, these sponsors look hella sus. Mr. Zap, freehosting.nl, Conservator, not to be confused with Evil Brother Skeletor. Trying to read what the rear quarter panel says. O-Rep Air. T for Telecom. Obrax.com. They definitely wanted you to know this car was definitely Dutch. Right, still. Second. Sorry, it was 2000s Le Mans. 2000s 24-hour Le Mans, sorry, not 2002. It says Le Mans 2000s on the side. Hans Hugenholtz. Sick. Well, that answers that question then. We'll have to see if we can, like, go through some of the cars on this game and find out who drove them, when, how they... Where did it finish in class? I'm assuming it didn't win. I'm going to assume. Because 2000, I'm pretty sure Oreca won it with the Viper. It could well be wrong. But I'm pretty sure Oreca won it with the Viper that year. But I don't think Carsport did. I don't think. Or did it DNF? So I only know Mike Hesselmans because of Grid 08, because he drove with Jerome Wiedemolen in in the Spiker Squadron cars. I only know what's his name? Donny Krebels, is it his name? And Mike Hezemans was the only driver you didn't race. So yeah, I remember the Spiker. 8th in class, 12th overall. Okay, oh, 13th overall. My code slightly confused. So 8th in class, 13th overall. Okay. So it did finish at least. Ooh. I like how you can very clearly see the divides in the classes. Like the R2s versus the R3s. It's crazy. Because, like, look, we've just gone around this corner. There's the R2s going through the final corner now. And then you've got, like, the rest of them. So they're going down the start-finish straight now, then the R3s have only just left the course stop. That's how balanced this is. Really fair. Very fair. Lol, lap 69. Ouch. Ooh. I will say, let's see if we can lap the R3s before the end of the race, but I don't think we'll have time. I think we'll run out of laps. But yeah, these car sponsors all look really, really sus. They just don't look right. They look fake. They look really fake, and I don't know how I feel about that. Especially the free hosting NL one. That just looks proper sus. I wonder if that website still works. I wonder if that website still works. like how we went to, hey, let's look at these racing cars and how they did IR. That's the thing. I like doing that. I like is educating. I like researching how these sort of things go. And like I said, we could probably do the same for the Zaxby's Vipers that are in the game. Or at least we could. The other thing we could do, like I said, all the drivers that are driving like real race cars in this game are all actual drivers, like they are the actual drivers who drove them. Because there's people like Tom Christensen and Wayne Taylor and oh, I'm trying to think of some other people now that might have raced these cars. But you look them up and you look at the driver list and it's like, oh yeah, they actually did drive that car that year, which is really neat touch, to be fair. Like, correct nationality as well. I'm pretty sure Olivier Beretta is Monegasque as well. The only Monegasque driver in the game. And currently, as it stands, the only AI that I've raced in every event with a podium in every race I've raced with them in. So if I wanted to try and buff up AI stats, that's how I could do it. So Beretta's got a bit of a gap now. See, look, you got Gunnar Jeanette, you got Richard Dean, Pedro Lamy. All of them drove those cars in real life at some point. Got 47k for that one. That won't do anything for This car still looks like it's properly sus though. The sponsorships just make it look so fucking sus! Look how many of these cars I have driven. Not. That's very red. It's gotta be an American car. We could do the Labra Competition, which is a car that has eyelashes on it for some reason. I hate it. I like how we have almost no R2 cars. It's quite funny. Again, could do the Zaxby's Viper, but that one we already raced. There is the... Oh, these are our 4 Vipers. Ugh, I don't want them. We'll try leveling up the Zaxby's one again. My favourite thing is that the advert for this event is an R4 category car, which is not at all competitive for this. I find that quite funny. I find that quite funny. Right, here we go again. guys in fucking easy mode? Damn it. Again, I'm trying to keep Olivier Barretta's perfect record so far of a podium in every race, which means he's got to beat at least one of these cars here. So, but goodbye. Oh my god, he's in the wall. He's actually he died. F for F Conrad. How do these Vipers sound different as well? I don't get why the Vipers sound different. I don't know what event this entered in. I can't tell by the number board, so you can try looking it up. The number 126 Zaxxpeed Viper GTSR from the year 2000 something, and you'll probably find it. Number 126 Zaxxpeed Viper GTSR, and you can probably tell me what it raced in. Look what racing with UGE Dave Brunel does to me, man. Oh, what can I say? I've got to set expectations. So don't worry, he'll make his way through the grid. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Olivier Beretta will also be fine. I don't think Beretta's going to be losing to that Celine now anytime soon. I'll be upset if he does. Olivier Beretta is an AI whose podiums must be protected at all costs. Oh, is that what this is? The 24 hours of Spa? Is this his 24-hour Spa car? Oh, okay. More you know. They're sponsored by MasterCard. Should have had about as much success as the Lola F1 team. They should have had as much success as the Lola F1 team, and that was get ready, forced early, never win anything, leave. Sponsored by, literally bankrolled by a bank. Oh. I've just realised it's got different colour wing mirrors, and now my OCD's pissed off. That's annoying. I need to mention that they won the GT2 class. Ah, so this is a GT2 spec Viper. I wonder if that's why it sound. I wonder if that's why this sounds different to the Car Sport Holland Viper then. Like the Car Sport Holland Viper sounded more like the low grumbly V10. This sounds like it revs a bit higher, so I'm wondering if it's because of the specification differences. Because one's a GT1, one's a GT2, which still makes no sense, because why does the GT2 accelerate better than the GT1 version? Someone brought their cat to the crowd. I wish this track came back to Forza. It's such a fun circuit. Those two are still racing together. Conrad's finally gotten free. Conrad has finally escaped the GT2 cars. Ooh. One of the AI is really far back, and I don't know which one it is. One of these AI is not like the others. Just about avoided the wall. 2 more laps. Can we lap the AI? Probably not. This is such a fun track. Why did they ever leave? Why did they ever take it out? Bring it back. Such a fun circuit. We might lap them this time. Can see him. Let's see if there's a blue flag system in place, although I doubt it. I don't think there is. like the brown panels of Richard Dean. Oh no, it's a Viper. One of the Vipers died. How did he die? The world may never know. What? So you're the green boy. Yeah! What a win. Hey look, Beretta got another podium. I can't imagine how he did that. Woo! We'll finish this off and then I'll end the stream. Right, here we go. A good car XP system locked. Yeah. Oh, now I'm last this time. Okay. And here we have a red and white Viper with natural habitat next to the budging Orator. We totally just did everyone round the outside, where we went round the outside. Bear in mind that these three cars behind me are in the upper class. They're in the higher class than me. That's how slow they are on easy. On medium, I couldn't keep up with them. On easy, they're, well, easy. Oh, Beretta's going for a dive! Not quite. Hey, Samron, how's it going? I heard it as red and white. Just get out the way. Thank you, Celine. Well, hey! Skill issue! Skill issue! Even though it was my fault. Skill issue! Oh, UGE Day has taught me well. Go, Beretta, go! E-Day would be Again, I can't believe I've had to turn the difficulty down for this event. It's the only event I can do that I haven't actually completed that will get me at least some sort of progression right now. I don't even know what car we win for this, by the way, but it's probably a car that we could have used in this championship. Probably. find the Celine in that crowd of R3s. Oh god. Oh, wait. Oh fuck. Woo! Bonk. Damn, I love my slabbed pavement. Like how it's all slab pavement and tarmac. Just smooth asphalt. This is technically a rally circuit when you think about it then, 'cause it's got two different surfaces. Should I have a look and see how the tyre wear's doing? It's doing okay. Oh. The most elevation you will have here is cut. It actually is. Sebring is a very flat circuit, but that makes it almost very. Why did they? I don't get this right. Why did they pave over this material here, but only here? Like why? Why have they? Why did they pave over the material that they used on that part of the circuit? But the moment you go into the last corner, like the very moment, there's like actually we ran out of money. We ran out of money for that, so we're just gonna leave it slab. Oh, I didn't mean to nearly roll my car off a curb. Oh, I keep missing my shifts. What was it that Mia Townsend once said in Need for Speed Most Wanted? He's rolling on a lot of power for wait for him to shift first. Bitch, I ain't shifting. That's the problem. Like, I ain't even getting into like fucking. Like, first gear, what's that? Don't even know it. Don't even know them. Second, nah, don't know them either. Third, also no, never heard of them either. Neutral, fuck yeah, I know neutral. It's the only gear you need. Slamming them gears like this and then going into a 6 slide. That was not a good idea, don't do that. Also, fastest way to blow your engine. Electric engines be like, yeah. 2 more laps and then we finish this championship somehow. I should try getting back into Forza Motorsport 2. It's a really fun game. I don't think it's as good as 4 personally, but it's definitely up there. It takes a lot of inspiration from Gran Turismo, which probably isn't a surprise, but D is such an underrated game. How bad it is. Has more than one use, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Apparently that Celine is still a skill issue. That Celine is still a bona fide skill issue. I'm fucking here for it. Last lap coming up. Woo. Final lap, baby! We're nailing the lap right now, let's go. Watch it come up with a red split. Oh, we are flying right now. I missed a gear. Woo! Just about made it. Oh yeah, we nearly 10 seconds of that quicker. Sorry, easy AI. Got another 47k. We're nearly there. We've nearly leveled. God damn it. What do you think we do, guys? Do we go for one more race to try and get ourselves up to try and get ourselves up to level 45, or do we just leave it there? We want a Panels P1 car. Let's go. Who drove that car? Beretta. Is that Papis and Gunnar Jeanette? One more. One more. Okay, we'll do one more. Right, I need to find an event that's going to pay me enough for this. which probably means I need to go back to some events I've already done in a higher class. Probably. What was it, about 60k we need? It's like 60k I think we need. $25. Oh, they're all 25, so they're not enough. I have one car eligible. What is it? The P4. Okay. 36. Again, won't be enough. Something 60k. That's the issue. It's finding something 60k. None of these are 60k, and they're actually quite long. Ah! It'd be 2 races then, I think. Be 2 races or so. Club della Scuderia Ferrari. Aperta alle automobili prodotte da Ferrari. We did the Viper Cup earlier today. I'm not doing that one again. We got the Lamborghini. Oh yeah, we ran this Diablo, didn't we? Because of course we did. 22. Fuck's sake! Why do all of these events pay nothing? What is it about this game about just not paying anything? 6. I'm not doing. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. We just did that one. We opened to R3 Super GT race cars from Japan. We have a few of them, so. Oh, look, it's my Genki boy. They've got the sponsor for Genki. Oh, it's the 04 version, so they don't have it on the bottom of the car, but it is sponsored by Genki. And that's all that matters. We have the Genki. Oh, but there you go. GRP. It's got the Genki Racing Project logos on it. It's a lot smaller than the other one. The other one, the 05, was a lot more prominent. Okay. We could do an oval for 27k. Literally, it'd be like the fastest race. Well, you just want the car with the highest top speed, but oh, 6 laps of Maple Valley. That's 8 minutes 46. How long is this? 7 minutes 33. So that's like a whole minute shorter, but like these just don't pay out that much, do they? This game really fucking hates me. Like, you gotta remember, right? We're looking for an event that is going to, at 25%, add on enough to level me up, but we might just have to run two races, which I don't really want to do because they all total up to quite a while. They all total up to quite a while, which is not something I'm a fan of. The only thing that will pay out enough is endurance racing, but I'm not doing that. Fuck it. This. Oh, we actually have to go through the whole thing? Oof. 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 Yeah, I'm not going through all that. I'm not going through all the races. I don't need that many. I have a Cobra 65. I don't want to do the Spec Cups because they're tricky. It's going to have to be a regional championship then, isn't it? Really? How does this car brake and handle better than the fucking... I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to drive. I'm just going to drive the Enzo and see what happens. Oh, we looked at these earlier, didn't we? Fuck it, YOLO. We'll try. We'll get ourselves leveled up then. We're gonna have to pick something, and we're gonna have to race it anyway. And then we'll have to do another race as well. We could technically up the difficulty here because I don't think the AI don't run upgraded cars, so we'll be stuck to the top of the class, right? So I could put them on hard, and we could get some money that way. But knowing my luck now, the AI are going to absolutely clap me. Even though we do have the better car. Let's just see how it goes. We're going to have to drive really, really well, by the way. Otherwise, we are not winning this. These AI are going to be out for fucking blood. Okay, we are pulling away. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. What helps is that their cars are stock. But that still doesn't mean I can make mistakes. I don't know what I'm doing down here. The car's got the speed though. It has the speed! Is that flat? No, not really. Oh, mega speed, exactly. Oh. Oh, God. Car, that's a wall. Where am I going? That's not the track. Appreciate you trying though. I was trying to scratch my face because I was getting a bit itchy and I put myself off the track. And look, he's right on my ass now. Hello, Muller. I hope you're doing well. Can you please go away? I'd appreciate it. Brakes are non-existent. I'm telling you that for free. The brakes on this car, non-existent. Absolutely nothing. least the car goes. It's very Enzo. Oh. Yeah, brakes leave a lot to be desired. Even though I'm pretty sure it's already on race brakes, it leaves a lot to be desired. Just like 60 to 0 eventually, basically. That's what it feels like. Oh. 2 more laps of this race. Oh, looks like a poor man's indie road course. The thing is that this is a really fun circuit. As much as I hate to say it, like this has been requested by fans to come back to the series since it was dropped in Forza Motorsport 4. I can see why. It's just a different circuit. It's got an oval, it's got an infield. It was basically Daytona before Daytona. And then they got Daytona and then just never put it in the game again, which makes me sad, honestly. It would be a good alternative. It would be a good alternative. Oh. Oh. I can't lie, when Kid Me first picked up this game in 2010, I got this. When I first picked it up, the amount of times I let the AI do the driving was insane. And that's probably why I'm so under-leveled on this game now. Because when I started picking up and doing the races myself and realised just how much more experience and shit I gained, I started doing it myself when I felt more confident in my ability to play it. But Kid Me was that good, despite me picking up Torah about 3 years later. I was not very good at this game. So I always let the AI drive, I always upgraded the cars and whatever. And I always let the AI drive, like, the minimal amount possible, and they always gave out absolutely horrendous payouts. And I'm suffering for it now in this part of the playthrough. I've ran out. I haven't just unlocked all these events ahead of time because I've dropped so many hundreds of thousands of credits that could have been from just playing the game normally that I never did it myself. I'm also going to turn on the light because it's getting a bit dark in here. So give me a sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I nearly just died going over all my 28k. That is literally next race. Whatever we do for like 20k. Event select. Let's try and pick something different. So we only need about 20k, which will be easy enough to do. Ugh. British sport cars, mate. We'll do that. That's piss. That's piss easy. Got a British sports car. Goes vroom vroom. It's got a V8. Absolutely undrivable. To the Trevor Mobile. Exactly. MC Bezzin in Italy, innit? Although it's not quite a shitbox, but MC Bezzin in Italy, innit? Why does it sound like a Moto 3 bike? Am I missing something here? Why does it sound like a Moto 3 bike? It is like the world's most British. X-Bus! How's it going, dude? You were just driving American cars. I'm currently driving a car that sounds like a fucking Moto 3 bike. Built from the ground up. I'm loving these 2024 car models. I can't lie. It's almost like they were made in 2007. How is everyone doing? Welcome in, guys. How are we all doing? How did the stream go, Bass? Did you whip some cars in the PT Bruiser? Only the best car models. Hello! Shadow Guy! 12 over GG. The 1100 horsepower iron would hope it does. Car built in a shed by a guy named Barry. Bruiser's done for now. That's a shame. Poor PT Bruiser. Oh, thank you for the follow, 12 over GG. Appreciate it, dude. That is a crazy rate. Yeah, so me and X-Bass met when I did my 100% GT3 playthrough. And I can't remember which part was it, like about part 31, I think it was. So I've 800 kilometers already, so 500 freedom units. Yeah! Yeah, we did some history lessons about some of the race cars we were driving earlier. We did a 1 hour race in GT300, GT300, GT500 cars. That was painful. And basically, UGE Day, we've proven, can't drive in real life, according to F1. He can't drive in the game either. He slammed me off the track about 5 times in that one race. My poor Opel V8 was like, I've had enough. And Tom Coronel nearly one-stopped to like a 30-lap race, which is really impressive. Because obviously Forza 2 has official AI for the race cars. And UGE Days slammed me off the track. We also learned about the Car Sport Holland Viper that ran at 24 Hours in Le Mans in the year 2000. And I remember it was driven by Mike Hesselmans, but then we also found out how it did. It was like 8th in class, 13th overall, I think it was. And we had to find out who the hell T Tsuchiya was for Team Toms in like 2005, which turned out to be Takeshi Tsuchiya. And then we put UGE Day, like Naoki Hattori and like Satoshi Makiyama in a race, and UGE Day crashed everyone and finished last. Basically, is how it went. Was it 6th in class? My bad. Shows how good my memory is when I'm too busy listening to a car that sounds like it's been in a Moto3 race. This car is absolutely horrendous to drive. The AI's alright there. Oh boy. It is very much... Look at my TVR. It is very blue. It is very blue and very prone to stepping out the rear. So what's our best lap? 57.6. I feel like we could do better, but I'm probably not doing it in this car, honestly. Oh. So, for those who have just joined, hi, I'm Dragon. I stream 4 times a week. I mostly do racing games. This is a bit of a different stream to what I'm doing at the minute. We are currently in the middle of a Burnout 3 takedown playthrough, which we started about, what, 3 parts ago? We're about, I'd say about 30% of the way through the game, I would say, in terms of like what there is to offer and how far we're in. I'd say we're about 30% through the game. I stream 4 times a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, so I'm basically always here, always about 7 o'clock UK. And again, I mostly stream driving games. HPWSC76 says, I was brushing my teeth and Mr. Xbass raided, so I'm here. Hello, welcome in. If you like Xbass's content, you'll probably like mine. He tends to do slightly more condensed playthroughs or like challenge runs. I tend to do more complete playthroughs, but also of racing games. So if you like Xbass's content, you'll probably like mine. And again, I'm here like four times a week, so it's not like I ever go anywhere. Oh god. You can always go check out my YouTube to see what other games I've played through recently. Like, I think we've done like Simpsons Hit and Run, we did the whole of GT3. If you like Gran Turismo 3 runs, you'll probably like mine, because I put myself through not just all the World Championship, I put myself through everything. We're talking Formula GT, all the Enduros, all the professional events, including that blasted pit stop, and everything else. We did everything. It took 127 hours. That is time I am 100% not getting back. But it is one of the wildest playthroughs you'll probably watch. Mostly because my thumbs really couldn't handle it. Is that level... Oh my goodness, we just made it. We just made it. Oh, thanks. McLaren would like to recognise your excellent performance and giving you a number 41 Team McLaren F1 GTR. Great. Can't wait to not use that for whatever reason it may give me. But it does mean we have unlocked a few extra events of this playthrough. I say playthrough. I've only streamed it like twice, I think. What? Pog. Hey, look! It's the Golf Boy. It's in the R2 class. Who drove it? I can't see. There's a Swede and 2 Frenchies. I can't read I can't read those names. They're too small. Can I get a McLaren F1 for doing some laps around the track? Well, look at how long this takes to do. It's not like I'm doing. Ah, yes, the Pan-Europameisterschaft, or the Pan-European Championship, if you want to say it in English. You know. This is for R1 cars, of which we have a couple. How that would be hilariously. That I don't understand. How is that slower in speed and acceleration than this? Or you could ignore both the Audis and just go for the Bentley, which has a 0.3 acceleration and beats and is the same everywhere else. Sure, why not? Who would be in that list? Oh, Tom Christensen. Great. Definitely beating him, aren't I? I think that's Guy Smith, Johnny Herbert, Stefan Johansson. I don't actually know who Hillary and Martini are, and Derek Bell. So I recognise 5 of those 7 real-life drivers there. It's a start, at least. At least I recognise them. We finally unlocked the rest of these damn events, which would also take forever to do. Obviously, this is just like your general like scrub AI, but it's a spec up, so pain. The universal constant approach, yeah, always, and then professional series. You can't do this one until you're level 50. But he's there again. But again, so is Wayne Taylor, Gunnar Jeanette, and Casey Tsuchiya, the Drift King, who starts last in every single race. How upsetting is that? You got Wayne Taylor, who owns Wayne WTR in modern racing, but Wayne Taylor apparently drove for Ferrari back in like the 80s. Again, Guy Smith. Who is E. Hillary? Who? I know Casey Tsuchiya, Gunnar Jeanette, Derek Bell, Tom Christensen, Guy Smith, and Wayne Taylor. But who the time to pull up the 905C Wikipedia page. I think that's what we've got to do now. 905C 24-hour Le Mans. We will probably be able to. We'll probably be able to figure this out. Eric Hillary. That's who it is. He's a professional racing driver from Paris. Sick. Sports cars. I can't. Oh, his racing record. Did he ever actually? Ah, that'll be why. He didn't win in the 1C. He won in the 1B, which is close enough, I suppose. So Cheers wants to give these amateurs a fighting chance. Who's in the R2 class? He's French, so probably. Wow. So we got Olivier Beretta, Masaki Kageyama, Terry Borchula, Peter Cox. Is it Philippe Raffanel? Like, I really like to think I know my drivers pretty well, but this is proving otherwise. Obviously, just the usual scrub lords there. But if you go to the R3 class, you got, again, Takeshi Tsuchiya. Yuji Ide, who starts second, so he'll be crashing everyone. Ryo Mishigami, Pedro Lamy, Gunnar Jeanette's there again. Bushu and Lazaro. I never looked up Lazaro, actually. But it's cool that they're here, which I have to admit. And then you've got Archer Galati, again, all actual people. And then you've got Whelan, who drives the, the white and... If you know the Whelan cars, you'll know who Whelan is. I don't know his first name. That's the problem here. The endurance races, which are just pain, honestly. Yeah, there you go. You got some other drivers, including Oates, Holfelder, Cunningham, McClure, Angelelli. Sick. And then you got the Porsche Cup of Johannes van Overbeek, Jörg Bergmeister, Patrick Long, Dominic Farnbacher. I don't know who Zampedri and Martini are. I feel like I should know most of these, and I don't. And then this is the race where Yuji Ide kept wrecking me. Obviously Yuichi Waki Sakamoto, Tori Matsumoto, Satoshi Motoyama, and Tom Coronel. I don't know why they picked Coronel for that car, honestly. The Peninsula Grand Prix. Oh, look! We got Mike Hesemans and Alan McNish this time. Who is M. Ramos? Don't know. I know the Conrad guy is an owner driver, and then Masaki Kageyama. Or was it Masahiko Kageyama? It's Masahiko Kageyama, isn't it? Why am I saying Masaki? I swear there was a Masaki Kageyama and a Masahiko Kageyama. But if it's the R39, it's Masahiko Kageyama, isn't it? Pretty sure. Is it Philippe Raffanel? It's number 41. Yeah, is it Philippe Raff? I was right! No, I wasn't. I don't know who. Miguel Ramos. Okay, so number 41, McLaren. Hi, welcome to Education Lessons on Forza. No notable drivers of it. Great, this really helps. Racing history. Was it a Le Mans? Uh, uh, there's probably a list here somewhere. Who drove it? God damn it, Google just. That's a video. I don't want videos. I want PH Raffanel. That really helps. PH Raffanel. I can't spell on my phone today. Pierre Henri Raffanel. Found him on my phone. We got there eventually. He's actually Algerian. He was born in Algeria. Sick. And then this one, yeah. Wait, is that Pierluigi Martini? Is that Pierluigi Martini? I really hope it's Pierluigi Martini. Yes, it is. Yeah, that makes sense. He won the 1999 24 Hours of Le Mans. Yeah, he was a former F1 driver, wasn't he? Yes! I'm learning today. We are all learning something today. Ah, and then like obviously all of these are just full of scrub drivers. Like, who's M Rossi? Don't know him at all. Totally not the bane of everyone's playthrough. Hydrate, sick. Let's go. Hey, look, mine's R34. We've already won it though. The Class D Asian Championship. The Mines R34 is a prize car for a D Class Championship, but you have to be level 15 to enter. That's painful. So theoretically, this would probably be one of the next things on the list. But obviously, Stefan Johansson apparently only appears in this one. Interesting that they put Tom Christensen in there. Sick. Because we've had a big raid, we'll do one more race. What car is not here? I think the Speed 8 is here, but we'll just run it anyway. Because it's a competitive car. Oh, 36 grand. 37 grand. Nice. Which race do I feel like Torch will do Maple Valley? And then I need to turn the AI difficulty down because these things kick my ass way too easily, I have to admit. The AI in this game on hard are absolutely brutal, and I refuse to deal with them unless I am classes above them at this point. And I know that makes me sound like a skill issue, and I am, I'll admit, but I'm not that bad, honestly. Pierluigi Martini, Derek. I can't wait for that Porsche to just go backwards. Because it will. Eric Kellery is second. Okay. Right, here we go. We're racing some fast boy cars now. Not that bad. Uh-huh. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. Oh, the AI skill issue. Pierluigi Martini's just caused an accident. How dare you? Is that Tom Christensen in that car? That probably is the Tom Christensen car. There's the Stefan Johansson car. Oh my god, he just wrecked. Sorry, Stefan. Sorry, Stefan. What did you want me to do? If Tom Christensen doesn't get second, absolute skill issue, absolute fraud. How did he win 7 times at Le Mans? Instantly did 3 million in damages. Yeah. Listen, okay. I haven't got the damage on because I know how much these things would absolutely ruin my credit intake. And at this sort of level, you can't just have the game take money from. Oh my god. Why would you break there, man? Eric, man. Pourquoi? Pourquoi, mon ami? God damn. Do you know what? Just for that, you're gonna get what you deserve. Bye! Oh, that's Eric's race over. Best fresh driver right there. Reflex check. How is Martin? Stefan, man, are we just rest in peace? Rest in peace, Audi. How will we? Hello, Polysaurus. How's it going? Oh my god. Like Stefan's just like, yeah, I'll move over on you, and then gets absolutely clattered by Chris's. God, I'm so glad the penalty system is only for best laps and not actual race. If this was Forza Motorsport 20, if this was 2024 Motorsport, I'd be disqualified right now for accidents that weren't my fault. After this race, you're gonna be charged with first-degree murder. Well, probably, but they're still driving the car. Oh my god. Derek Bell in the worst handling P1. Are you actually for real? Are you actually for real, man? Well, yeah, there's Christensen ahead of me. Guy Smith at the front must be absolutely loving this. Just, they should go bowling. Hey, cousin Nico! Want to go bowling? I've never played GTA 4, by the way. I just want to make that abundantly clear right now. I know a lot of references, but I've never played it. Take that how you will. What can I say? I wasn't allowed to play those sort of games when I was younger. I'm 26 now. I've played GTA 5. I've played China's Outlaws, but and I've played a little bit of 3, but I've never played 4. I've heard it's a really good series. Oh my god, the guy in first has actually just ran away from everyone. My car looks like it's seen some better days. I can't lie. Oh, thank you for the sub! Thank you, dude! Really, really appreciated. And who's this ahead of us? I completely forgot. Who are you? Who are you? I feel like I should know. Who are you? Oh, it's Johnny Herbert. Okay, that explains it. That's why I didn't know who it was. I was just like, when did Johnny Herbert drive that? I just forgot he was in the race. I've wrecked everyone but Herbert and Smith so far. Someone that needs to be the victim of vehicular manslaughter. Listen, they're AI. They don't have feelings. Okay, it's not drivatars in Forza where they replicate how someone drives. I have video proof that they did, by the way. So when Forza 5 came out, I was a bit of a sore driver back when I was a lot younger. So Forza 5 was 2013. Forza 5 was 2013. I would have been. I was in my second year of secondary, so I would have been 14, right? When that game came out, I was a bit of a sore loser, and I'd only just started doing like competitive racing, right? I'd only just started doing competitive racing like for a few months, and I was still a bit of a sore loser when it came to AI. But in Forza 5, they were like, oh, we've introduced these AI that will drive exactly like your friends do. And everyone was like super skeptical about it. Obviously, it was not as great as they made it out to be, but it still did what it said on the tin. And I have footage because my friend and my teammate, Alan P. Fantle, he did a race on that game, and my driver tar was in it. The reason I'm banned from iRacing. Oh no! But there was a race that I appeared in for my friend, my teammate, and obviously, it he was doing a race at Spa. Now at Spa, they put these massive tyre walls to stop you cutting the last chicane, right? But you could still cut it, and my AI, no fucks given, just starts cutting the corner, which is what I used to do in my single player. I never did it in multiplayer, but in my single player races, I always cut that corner because the AI were cheating bastards, right? I always cut that, and my AI started doing the same. It ended up cutting the corner and taking him out just for good measure. By the way, I have video footage of it. If I can find it, I'll drop it in my Discord if I can find it. It was such a long time ago though. But yeah, it was they genuinely, if you cut a certain corner all the time, your driver tar would do the same. It was quite funny, actually. I have to admit. But that 100% like made it more worth it, like 100%. Because he sent it me, and it just occasionally comes up in my Facebook feed every so often, and I'm like, okay. And I just sent it to him, and he just laughs, and he's like, oh god. And it's a shame the driver tars don't really do that anymore, which is a bit upsetting, because they're still called driver tars, but what they are now is just AI with your friend's name above it. What they do is also drive the cars if they have a certain livery. They'll drive the car. If you own that car, they'll put a livery on that your car is running if it's on the cloud side, and you'll run with that livery on your car in other people's races, which is quite cool. So obviously, whenever I've seen all my teammates, we're all running like old team liveries from our competitive years over the years on Forza. It's just like, oh, I remember that livery, and I remember that livery. And then it makes me remember that I've been competitively racing for 11 years right now. I started in 2013, it's 2024, I still competitively race, and I still have a team, right? So that just makes me realise just how long I've been in the scene. But Kid B was atrocious. Like, I could go back to, what was it, Gran Turismo 4? Like, so we're talking like 2005 era, right? So I would have been like 7. And I wasn't diagnosed with autism yet. And like, my parents always used to wonder why I got so mad. I was one of them people where I would start sick, obviously, I would start sick, and I would get to the front by ramming all the AI off the road, because that's how I did it. And if I got overtaken, even for a brief second, I would restart. If, like, once I was in first, if I didn't stay there, I restarted. I was that bad when I was younger, and I like to think I've come a long way there since then. But unfortunately, Kid B was very, very good at ramming, so I've maintained that ability to take people out in racing, because I kept doing it when I kept throwing up. It's just that I've gotten a lot quicker at not doing that. So if someone takes me out and I can catch them in a race and they've completely ruined my race, you can absolutely bet they are going in the wall. Like, I'm about to end that man's entire career. I'm gonna hit him so hard his game's gonna crash, right? That is literally just how I operate on motorsport offers. Obviously, if I'm doing it competitive, I'm fully clean. I don't do that sort of thing. I don't condone it. But I'm just like, respect's a two-way street. You ram me, I am ramming you. And it reminds me of this race I did, like, literally a couple of weeks ago. And I was racing a guy, he had basically... I got wrecked at... You did on iRacing if you're now back. I do iRacing, but I've never intentionally wrecked someone. But if you're fortunate enough to be on a computer, you can go through clips I have of my iRacing time. Back when my stream looked like a 2-year-old put it together. Oh my god. Are my tyres dead? Basically. They're basically dead. But that reminded me when me and my cousin were playing F1 3 that was absolutely horrendous. So bad that I was getting lapped in the 5-lap race. And that's the story about how I helped my cousin win by wrecking the leading AI. No, do you know what? My F1 moment was F1 2012. And every single time we would set up these races, we'd add all the AI, but we would set Narain Karthikeyan to legendary, and all the AI to amateur, and we put him at Monaco, and we'd set the full thing to a full lap, and we would just see if Narain Karthikeyan lapped the whole field in a stock HRT. To 11-year-old me, that was the funniest thing ever. It still is really, really funny now that I think about it. It is actually quite, it is definitely a thing that happened, and I'll never forget it. You now have a 20% discount on rim style upgrades by MHT. These upgrades are available on all cars. Thanks. I don't know what I'm gonna. Ashamed. Like, I have played like a lot of racing games over the years. Like, I mean, like all of this up here is basically racing games, and most of that over there is racing games. There's a shelf over here. Don't mod. Oh yeah, or it's Moobot, and it's Moobot. But like I very vividly remember having these like moments on old games. I'm just like, wow, I was absolutely atrocious. But like I said, another thing this reminds me of when I was playing Gran Turismo 4 back on the PS2. So this is again when I was young before I got diagnosed. I always used to watch, what was it, demo number 7, I think it was, where it was the R92CP at Le Mans, and the AI just kept crashing for some reason at the fucking Porsche curbs. And I found that hilarious, because all the other AI got around fine. And then I also remember the Spec 2 pitting at El Capitan for literally no other reason. I was just like, yeah, that's really, really funny. Oh my god. Pierluigi Martini, everybody! Just turns across you and then... Fuck off! Pierluigi Martini was not about to take that shit. He was like, just gonna wreck myself real quick, hold up. And this is why he never made it in F1. And this is why I can't drive around Silverstone. Do you know what? This must feel so weird for some people. This is the old Silverstone layout. Like, it must feel so weird now for everyone to drive around it in older games, because it's obviously, like, the whole, like, this chicane is still here, but it's not like it's just, this is now the pit straight. So, what happened here? The good Silverstone layout. Yeah, it's even got bridge. And then obviously, that part of the track's still here, and you can still race it in Grid Legends, actually. It's still in the grid games, you can drive this layout for some reason, if you're so inclined, which is cool and all. But like, this used to be the de facto layout, and I think it's just weird now that, what was it, like 2012-ish they updated it. So Forza Motorsport 4, I think, is one of the last games I can think of that had the old Silverstone layout, which is a wild statistic. I've not played AC. As much as I would love to, I've not played AC. But, yeah, I'd like to get into it, but I don't have a chair for my computer right now, otherwise I'd probably be sitting at that. Which is a shame. Tom Christensen is making moves, and I am fucking here for it. The F1 Championship Edition layout. I really need to pick up a copy of F1 Championship Edition. I think it would be really good fun. Plus UGE days in it, so I can... do you mind, Audi? Come on. Like, he full on said it. He was like he full on went like this. He was like, hello! And that's what he gets for doing that. Oh my god, he nearly just karmed me. Holy shit. He nearly karmed me! He was like, no, track line now! And then nearly T-boned my car. God damn it, if he hit me, I actually might have just rage quit. I can't lie. If he T-boned my car, I would have just been like, yeah, fuck this. How is Derek Bell in fucking fourth in that god-awful 962, which is somehow statistically slower than everything else in this lobby right now? Tom Christensen's trying to make moves on Hillary. F1 TV with random win C with random win C. Is that the spectator mode? Is that the spectator mode in F? Does that have a spectator? Because F1 2002, there was I very vividly remember a spectator mode, and you could set the grid to be whatever you want. So you could have Mark Webber qualifying in first, with like Eddie Irvine second, and then Michael Schumacher in like 20th. It was so good. Oh, mate, okay. If I get a copy at work, I'm gonna have to pick that up. I've also got to stop skill issuing. I'm doing a Pierre Luigi Martini over there, look. I might have to pick that up and give that a go because, like, if you can manually set the grid and just have the most whack grids, that is class. I live for that shit. I love games that give you the ability to do that. I like playing games as much as I like watching games, if that makes sense. So any game where you can have like a mode where you can just watch your team or grid or race play out without any player input is really cool. I wish more games did that. But a lot of games see that as boring. Or if you Gran Turismo 5, you make it a whole game mode that takes longer than your fucking PS3's lifespan to complete. But you know, that's fine. But again, GT5, hot take, probably my second favourite Gran Turismo behind 3. I don't rate 4 as highly as I do 5, and I think it's just because 5 just felt like a more... I wouldn't say complete, but it felt like a more... What's the word I would use? Because GT5 was not rushed at all. It did feel it in places, but GT5 was not rushed at all. And I'm just trying to think, not refined. There was something about the B-spec mode in that game that I really, really like, and I think it was to do with the fact that you had to grow your drivers. They had levels and experience, and they had to do races, and that they could get too old and retire because they just ran out of races. It was that sort of thing that made me really appreciate what GT5 did, because then they took it out of 6, then really poorly implemented it back in, where it was B-spec, but not. It was A-spec 0.5, I would say, because you could let the AI drive, but you could manually input it. And manually inputting, if you knew what you were doing as a player, the AI would just perfect whatever it is you asked them to do. Oh my god, sticky, fucking... Are you actually mad? I might not actually win this race. That's going to be a problem. But like, it was just like in Gran Turismo 6, you could literally input the actual commands you wanted the AI to do. So you could literally ask them to move lane. You could ask them to accelerate or brake later. And if you held the AI was so bad at braking, like you could hold the accelerator way past where they would usually brake, and then they would brake, hit the full brakes, and still stop for the corner. It just broke the game wide open, and it was funny because what I always did, because I wasn't always that good at it on 6 anyway, because again I was quite young. Get your inner Forza driver out, dude. I ram people I ram AI, but if you, I might actually have to start sweating, which means I'm gonna have to shut up, and I don't want to shut up because shutting up is boring. Even though I've kind of been doing it for like nearly 2.5 hours now. 3 hours, okay. My bad, Forza. I'm sorry. And let's see if we can start sweating this out a little bit. I see Crasher Man ahead of me. I absolutely see Crasher Man ahead of me. Someone's trying to go for a move up ahead. I don't know who it is, and I don't know who it's on. It's the Porsche, so the Porsche is going backwards, like I said it would. Now that all the AI have finally got their act together. No Tom Christensen here, that's Johnny Herbert. I think Christensen and Pack ahead. I'm just not a confident driver on this game, god damn. It's so weird, like there's grip and there's grip and then it just doesn't grip, it's so weird. It's just such a weird handling model. It's good, but it's just weird. You really have to acclimatise yourself to it. It's not like I did an hour of racing earlier in GT cars. That Porsche is saving my ass right now by holding like everybody up. Down. It could be, but like you have grip at the rear, then it will start sliding for no real reason. Oh, he got held up. He got held up by Herbert. Herbert's going slow. Hey, look, Infineon. Oh boy. One of the tracks that's not in the game. Hello, Derek. How's it going? Christensen's on it though. Christensen's absolutely on it. Hillary is falling backwards. I'm just not used to this layout of Silverstone either. Also, the turbo lag is horrendous in this car. Boot. Oh my god, car, come on. Don't slip on me now. Please. Sorry, Johansson, I haven't got time for your shit today. I see Hillary, I see Christensen, and I see Imposter. I've also got to be careful because I have tyre wear and shit on, so my tyres are going to be a little bit safe. Oh my god, you're so slow through there. Tom, please, come on, get a shift on, mate. Right, it's just dickhead in the Bentley now. Come on. We might have to... I can't really cut the corners because of the Forza sticky grass. I can't Gran Turismo this. God damn it. We might have to give the Bentley ahead of us a good old little El Punterino, if you know what I mean. Unless I somehow nail... That'll do. I didn't know if that was flat or not, but I guess it is in this car. Trust the car, I guess. Hey, there we go. We just about sweated that out. Fuck you, imposter. Fuck you. Spin the camera for good measure. Oh yeah, we found some lap time. That was rough. I didn't, that was rough. Oh, you now have 10% discount on transmission and driveline upgrades by Bentley. These upgrades are available on cars made by Bentley. So it's fucking useless then. It's basically, no one drives Bentleys in this game. You only drive the Speed 8 because it's the only good Bentley. Everything else is like, just miss it. Just completely miss it. You don't need it. You don't need that at all. Wow. Info. And again, that was in the Pan-Euro-Peischmeisterschaft, which I don't know why it's in German. Just leave it in English. But we have discovered that Pierluigi Martini is a fraud. Hillary is hilarious. Johansson tries. Herbert tries. Guy Smith is an imposter, and Derek Bell's a scrub. That's all we've established in those races there. Do you know what the best bit is? If you complete that, you get the Cupra GT, which is the only Spanish car you can't purchase. That's not even a joke, because the other one's a Cupra R, which you can purchase, but this one you can't. Which means that if you are going for the achievement list in motorsport, right, for all Spanish cars, for that one single gamer score, you have to be level 45 to complete it. Fuck you, Turn 10. It's just like, goddamn. Why would you do that to people? I mean, it's a really cool looking car. It looks like a 2-year-old painted it by the look of it with that massive Xbox thing on the front. It doesn't look particularly competitive either. Obviously, you can buy the 2 Korean cars in the game, and then Proto Motors became Ulin Motors. It became, and this is the Spira, which everyone probably remembers from Gran Turismo. That's something I draw. Yeah, basically, and then you have this. I don't know why you wouldn't just call it the Hyundai Coupe, but okay, thanks Forza, I guess. You can get all the Swedish cars. I haven't unlocked one of the Peugeots, which again requires you to unlock this. Again, you can't buy it, and you have to win the Sebring Grand Prix endurance race. God no. Renault Sport Clio, maybe not. What's the one car we're missing here? It is. Oh, it's a McLaren, and it's the yes, the one everyone remembers and everyone likes. It is this one, and we have to own this car to do it. So I suppose we'll buy this, and I'll think about wrapping the stream up because it is like 20 past 10 here, and I have been streaming for a good part of 3 hours. I have to admit, guys, like I said, I stream 4 times a week. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are the days I aim for. I do have a Discord. I'll quickly drop that in the chat so you can join. Oh, yeah, yeah, thanks, SLOBS. What do you mean? It's asking me to log into my. I know. Come on, really? Is it really doing this to me? I'm not going just yet. I need to finish putting something in chat. Oh my. I actually hate Discord. I actually hate Discord. Basically, my thing recently has been painful, right? And there we go. It will now let me connect to chat, which is fine. There's hopefully MooBot's not work. Let me go fix MooBot. Oh my god. Hi! Never ever let your Twitch do the bad, basically. I've got to reboot MooBot, and then I can post it. I love technical issues. All okay. Are you now going to work? We now post. Hey, we got MooBot working. I have a Discord. You can join there, and I'm like I said, I'm pretty active there. I'm active for 4 days a week if I can. I'll be again Thursday. We'll probably be it'll probably be Burnout 3 on Thursday because we're playing through that at the minute. So obviously, I'm in there. I think X-Bass is in there as well. So there's always a couple of familiar faces. And yeah, like I said, I don't ping everyone when I go live. So just keep an eye on the chat. or whenever it goes live. I don't ping anyone, honestly. I just finished doing a car festival, so I'm very sunburnt and I'm slightly still recovering. But it's been a good fun stream, and again, thank you XPass for the raid, 12 over for the follow and the sub, Shadow Guy as well. I appreciate it so much. I really hope to see you guys back again, because it's just this all the time. It's just banter, it's just chatting, and it's just interesting stuff, basically. And I like to think I'm building a small community. I'm in that small circle of like Dove, Dustin Eden, XPass. So if you know them, you'll eventually end up knowing me. I feel like eventually, especially if you're with XPass. XPass is a really nice dude, and again, he's been a massive supporter, as well as Paulie. Paulie's been here for God knows how long now. He's been a massive supporter. But yeah, I can't put it into words how much it means. I'm just a small streamer, and I just do what I think is fun, and that's how I intend to keep it. But I had better get going. It's been a good fun. I've ended up streaming a lot longer than I initially going to, because Bass raided me just before I was initially about to end, and then I just did a few races extra because I thought it'd be worthwhile. And yeah, we'll pick it up again Thursday, probably for Burnout 3, like I said. Should be good fun, and yeah, hope to see you all back here on Thursday again, about 7 o'clock UK time if I'm streaming, or a little bit later if I'm at work. It's usually 8 o'clock, but I usually stream on the day anyway. And I'll catch you guys for the next one. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. Follows, gifts, subs, and everything. And yeah, see you Thursday. Bye.